Noob.
Yeah, they're all setting up for knife hallway. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves. As luckily they're just going straight into it. As in, they've done this boring waiting around for people to finish up. As it does look like VeryGames is going to win the first knife round. Obviously, in this online MFJV series, this is a best out of 3. Being map number 1, as I'm very quickly set no chapter 1 again. Are going to go live with the first pistol round. And so, from the introductions, we have Team VeryGames vs Team LDLC. Banshee being co-casted with Whiskey 5, and this is Shoxy, Fifth, Scream, and Nathan on Team VeryGames. With Team LDLC having Super Fighter, Apex, Kenny S, Maniac, and Happy. We are going into the first pistol round.
Looks like they're gonna go for a apartment push here on first pistol round.
I mean, Existence. Wrong player. Exist is a completely different team and a completely different country.
Looks like we're just waiting for them to get set up here as Team LDC now moves into A as they Kenny S jumping into the pit here.
That's a little bit weird that VeryGames has let LDLC get control of pit because it's so hard to take control of.
Yeah, it looks like they played Sight and Archer. And Apex picking up Nathan on that kill, bringing it down to a 4v3 situation. VeryGames with the 3. Bomb has just now been planted.
A 3 versus 4. With LDLC in a very difficult position, Team VeryGames to counter, just because that pit is just so good. I mean, going out, picking up 1 frag, going for the second.
And Maniac getting the knife kill, playing hide-and-go-seek with Scream, getting that ugly jab in his face, and Team LDC is going to go ahead and take this first win.
I will mention here that that is actually a pretty bigger deal than a lot of people will think, because unlike in other Counter-Strikes where getting a knife kill was just all for, you know, humiliating your opponents, getting a knife in CSGO gives you so much money. It's 1,400. As we do see, Kenny S does take down Smithy as the first pick. This is going to be probably a very easy anti-eco round, as they looks like they want to go push Banana. Nathan Nizzle is actually called NBK. Sadly not RPK. He went and retired. Going to slow down a little bit. As an LDLC, they know how strong VeryGames is. They don't want to do anything stupid. They're just going to play it smart. Smith
already getting taken down. Looks like Happy from LDC is rocking that half health with that bison. Is Maniac, Kenny, and Apex all opening with frags, turning it into a 1v4. Scream with the P250. He's got full health. We're going to go ahead and get the bomb planted down on his. He's already mid, trying to get a pick.
But Happy
not having it.
Happy happily in the right position. A Scream does go down. Sadly, no headshots for him. And that is going to be 2-0. We're already on 350 viewers today. That's pretty good. Considering that nobody else is streaming this in English, we have a monopoly.
Team LDC up by 2 now. Kenny dropping the bomb, giving it to Super Fighter.
Once again, it's going to be yet another eco, as in Team VeryGames not doing anything special. This is more than likely going to end up 3-0. Not very much to talk about right now.
Yeah, it's currently a 3v3 situation here at B. Looks like they were trying to work for a pick and not getting it, so looks like 1 or 2 may rotate back to mid and try and work A.
Apex doing a nice little boost there. I've seen that happen before. I've never actually seen it work. But Scream, although he does get the counter dink onto Apex, he does also get taken down, making it a 4. That is 3 versus 5. As Apex is going to take down MBK, and it's coming straight on A-push. This is being very easy anti-eco round.
Apex picking up his second as Happy takes down Shoxy there. Shoxy's supposed to be the strong addition to VeryGames. He's already got 1 kill up on the board. Nathan Nizzle still, as well as Smith, both still going Owen right now.
There, that was 3 eco rounds. As in now, this is where the game starts, so to say. As in, obviously, this is generally considered to be a CT bias map, slightly, although it all depends on which teams you're talking about, because this map is all about rotations.
It's definitely a strong start by LDC, regardless of eco rounds. It's what they needed to get them in this fight against the a top dog like VeryGames.
As looks like Team LDLC, they're just playing very generic. And I will say something that I don't like how defensive VeryGames is playing on B. Because right now they have no information as to what Team LDLC are going to do.
They are playing a 3-2 split though, 3 being at A site.
So it looks like the apartment rush is coming out. MBK picking up the first frag. They get a 4 versus 5 right now.
What a smoke spray. Didn't even get to touch the bottom of the pit. Smith takes down Super Fighter there with that M4 headshot. Nathan looking for one, doesn't get it. Scream ended up picking that up as Nathan picked off LDC, Apex, and Happy, bringing it VeryGames' first win here in the best of 3.
Yep, and that was not the best push by LDLC. They ran out into smoke. They kind of... not great. They just ran out into a crossfire. They took way too long when they had a man advantage at bombsite A, and they should never have gone for that push. As we do see Smith's and Existence picks up the first 2 kills, making it a very fast 3 versus 5. And it's interesting to know what your voice sounds like.
Hey, it's alright. Don't mind having a flamboyant voice. It's fine by me.
That's not even an insult.
And it's down to a 5v3 situation here as LDC's got the 3. However, Kitty S does have an op, so it's any man's game still. As VeryGames doesn't have one in the book with that op. As they're working A here, the bomb is hard.
Super Fighter's going to take down the first one, but MBK is going huge, picking up 2 frags, leaving it all up to Kenny S. He's in a 1 versus 4 right now with that AWP.
Kenny has said, deuces, I'm out. There's no way. Oh, and here we go. Nathan's looking for the kill. Oh. Kenny misses. He's pushing. Nathan takes him down, and that's going to be a critical loss for that op. He's going to hope to save it for the next round. Not able to happen as VeryGames picks up their second round.
Not sure what the current economy looks like, but I'm guessing LDLC are going to be going for an eco. Sadly, this GeoTV does not have money. Either way, this is a pretty good time to quick look at how the frags have been going, now that we've had 2 gun rounds, and well, there's nothing special, as in NBK and Apex are the 2 top fraggers for their teams. As it is going to be an eco, and probably completely tied up at 3-3. Is going to take down Maniac. LDLC, they're trying to get down through his middle area, but Smith's They're just getting shut down though. Super Fighter does hit an important kill. A little bit more open, leaving middle a little bit more open, but Smithy picks up an easy 4-piece.
3K. Oh, is it 4K? It was a 4K.
That is completely tied up. And now this is where the game gets interesting. Guessing LDLC, if they lose this, they're going to be forced yet another eco. And Team VeryGames, they probably have enough money to buy. But having said that, this is a 2-point round for VeryGames.
Looks like we're going to get another apartment push here onto A. As LDC has bought nothing but AKs.
And we'll say that both these two teams are not really utilizing Banana. As in VeryGames are staying way back, they have no idea what's coming there, while LDLC are not taking advantage of. No, has that disconnected view as well?
Yes. Yes, it has.
Oh.
No.
Buggery. Okay, let's try reconnecting. Please work. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. GeoTV disconnected. It says it's connected. Come on. Oh, no.
I hope that GeoTV is the one that crashed and not the server.
Yes, I hope it's GeoTV and not the server. If it's the server... Okay, it wasn't the server. This is still going on. We haven't actually missed the round. The bomb has been planted. It's currently on A. It's a 3 versus 2. It's a Shoxy and Scream.
Super Fire taking down Shoxy there with that AK. And it looks like Scream's going to go ahead and save with that 19 HP.
Terrorists win.
LDC taking the lead by 1.
Surprisingly enough, we haven't seen Shoxy or Scream do that much damage in this game so far. I mean, they're the two players which on VeryGames you look out for. As in Shoxy just being generally awesome, and Scream is probably the only person who's going for more than 100% headshot ratio.
Notice that we're not able to see their money on this one.
That's the GeoTV sadly being a little bit sad.
Fins gets the op hit on him, but not able to take down Maniac there. He is at 15 health though.
Shoxy is also going up. In fact, we're seeing double orbs. One from Shoxy, one from Existence. Shoxy is the one defending Banana. And I like this little bit more aggressive play coming out from VeryGames. They know exactly what's happening on Banana. And I'd probably at this point like to see some kind of rotation by a Scream away from that B bomb site. Which we are seeing now.
Oh, and wait a second. It looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate to B.
Super Fighter is going to pick up the first frag. And in fact, he's doing some amazing damage here.
Ooh, Shoxy with a big op. He's going to go ahead and pull back after that shot. Sims picking off Super Fighter. 50. Can he has bomb in hand? Looks like he's going to go ahead and rotate back to A. This is a crazy round. I don't even know where they're going to go.
I'm going to go for A, but VeryGames are in a perfect position. I think that Team LDLC, they just gave up a little bit too much to get to that B bomb site. That AWP shot by Shoxy was absolutely perfect, and it's going to leave it all up to Apex. So 1 versus 3, doesn't have the bomb, 7 seconds left, he's just going to be trying to save. Get an AWP.
Smith picked up a huge double right there as they tried to come up mid with that bomb. He just sat there and waited patiently, didn't rotate, didn't move, didn't look away. He just sat there 100% in focus and landed both of those.
As it is nice to see that we're on currently 470 odd viewers. Come on, let's try and beat our old record. The NIP fans showed up. Let's go for the VeryGames fans.
If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that lovely follow button. It's always appreciated.
Shoxy, nice headshot there onto Kenny S. As it looks like it's going to be some Banana aggression coming up. Shoxy is going to fall back. For some weird reason, the terrorists on this eco round, they're going for a 2 for 2 split. With
Apex with the op headshot on Shoxy, but they're not pushing. Meanwhile, Smith going for the rotate there.
As Maniac hit the lovely headshot there with that Glock. In fact, that's going to be huge. That's going to leave A completely open with only NBK being able to defend in that pit. And the rest terrorists, they know this. They know that A is really, really painfully unsecure.
Trying to work up front side. Apex trying to scope in, not quite getting the hit. Native able to take out Superfighter. Sees another one coming out balcony. Sprays, but not getting anything on it. Meanwhile, Apex pushing into sight. Nathan battling it out with Happy, ends up taking him down. Happy with the sad face for that round.
That is going to be 5-4 as VeryGames. Well, this is actually a lot closer than I expected this map to be. Generally, it's considered to be, you know, a CT bias map. Probably 9 to 6. I'd put it in favor of that. As we are seeing a very heavy middle stack. The grenades are coming out. VeryGames being hugely aggressive. And it's mostly working, getting the 2-for-3 trade. Make that a 2-for-2, 3-for-3 trade. Smith C having that AWP. And it's going to be all up to Kenny S. It's in a 1 versus 2 right now. He doesn't have an AWP. He's got an AK-47, but he doesn't know Shoxy's there.
Yes, he's waiting around the corner. Oh, man. Kitty never saw it coming. Blindsided like a T-bone in an accident going 80 miles an hour. Just headshot to the dome.
That was painful to watch, but either way, that means VeryGames is going to go 6-4 up. The favourites, well, taking the lead, unsurprisingly. As people on chat are liking your happy with a sad face.
Try to be entertaining at times. Don't rely on it though. And it looks like it's going to be a mid-strong push here with 250 ecos. As Maniac opens up with a frag, but extends picking up the 3K. Scream also picking up the kill, and it's going to be, of course, a quick eco win.
And interestingly enough, Smith Z is the highest fragger in the game. He's beating Scream, he's beating Shoxy. Shoxy was actually the second lowest fragger in the game. And he's actually doing rather well without AWP. Obviously, Smith Z taking over the position of Kenny S as that AWPer in what he used to do in CSS. A very aggressive move up VeryGames onto apartments, but they aren't there. The teams, they're just taking control of Banana. As the smokes are going to be thrown out. And this is going to be the B push. So it's going to be all up to Scream. But Kenny S headshots him in the face. Giving it all
now
to
they're
Shoxy.
looking for Shoxy. They know he's there. They know they've been playing 2-B. But Shoxy able to take down Maniac. He's battling for a second. Not quite getting it. As Apex moves in, gets the headshot, switches the pistol, but it's just not fast enough. The Superfighter takes him down with the wall bang.
Happy, a little happier there. As he will get the trade, making it 2-for-2. The bomb's gone down. The terrorists do have the bad advantage. The health is mostly equal.
Smith was able to get a retaliatory kill on Happy, but not without the cost of his health, as it's now both players on VeryGames down to 19 versus Kenny's 78 and Superfighter's 10.
That grenade.
Both have kits. It's now down to a 1v1 situation here. Kenny with full health and AK extends his M4.
Terrorists win.
And he wins it.
Waiting. Was just waiting for the pick, but Kenny S was just too good there as he took him down and secured LDC another win, bringing it to 7-5.
Yep, and, well, LDLC, they're keeping up, so to say. No matter what the new changes to VeryGames have been, LDLC are basically showing they can compete on the same level. Having said that, I would like to see a little bit more rotation and flexibility coming out from both sides on this matchup, because, well, this is a map which rotation is key.
LDC yet again trying to work the map as they've brought one down Banana, one playing mid, and one alt while two push apartments. They're just trying to get that opening frag and work a site here, find out just how VeryGames is playing this round.
Meantime, VeryGames is playing the usual defensive side, as we've got. Do have Shoxy playing aggressive Banana without AWP. And in fact, it looks like it is going to be a banana push. It seemed to work last round, so why not try it again?
Apex leading the push here with that AK. All terrorists pretty much still have all their flashes and smoke, so this is a possible to lock out the B site from both CT and site. And they throw the flashes, and Apex is able to sneak by as all the CTs were currently flashes. Now he's working in behind him. I don't think they know what's going on. Is Apex coming in behind him, pulls off the headshot against Scream. Super Fighter and Scream now battling up against Shocky Job.
And it is going to be a 4 versus 3, but Super Fighter and Apex are very, very low. Let's just take down Apex. But MBK loses Kenny S. It's going to be all to existence. He's got a P250 in hand, he's trying to escape with that AWP. Sadly, he won't.
That entry was amazing by LDC. I mean, they were able to flash, and while flashing the CTs, Apex was able to just sneak on across and come right up behind him, picking off that huge kill from Spools.
I think even better than that was they managed to get the bomb plant down as soon as they hit the bomb site without even clearing it. Meaning that timer was already ticking down. Putting the CTs into a we need to move now kind of situation.
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that.
And I will say that that is the issue you have when you don't play Banana. It just takes you a little bit too long for the CTs to rotate to help out their friends. Not following NBK in the apartments. Kind of got a lot of players around him. But instant headshot! Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he pulled off that shot and just bounced. He went all the way to truck side there. Now playing inside by Nathan as we're going to get an apartment push and truck side push here. Super Fighter with the bomb. Goes a bad flash. It's always nice when you see that bad flash, you know. It makes me think that when I do it, I'm not just, you know, that horrible, you know. It's nice to see a pro do it every once in a while.
As it is going to be a 2 versus 3, it's up to Scream in his headshots and Shoxy. Scream is going to hit the headshot. Now a 2 versus 2. And this is entirely possible. Super Fighter has 45 health. Kenny S has only 17.
Shoxy showing that he can use that P250 with an extreme amount of force. He's been hitting headshots with it. Kenny S able to take down Shoxy as well as Scream here and defend that bomb site to the last man standing. And we're going to go ahead and tie it all up here, 7-7 in the best of 1 map, or excuse me, best of 3 map 1.
And yet again, Kenny S, he clutches out a round for his new team, LDLC. And in fact, he is one of the top fraggers on LDLC right now. So, whether AWP or not, you have to be wondering that's a pretty good pickup for them. And have to be feeling pretty good for Kenny S himself.
And no doubt that Kenny S is a very strong player with or without the AWP. He's got good game sense. His clutches aren't the best, but I mean, he's got great game sense and a huge shot. Huge aim. So it was an amazing pickup by them.
We are on the last round of this half. It's a 4 versus 4. Apex has gone down, but so has Existence. Looks like they're stacking up apartments and playing a little bit aggressively with the apartments. MBK gets clipped a little bit there. They know where the CTs are, and they may just decide to go through to B instead.
And that is what's looking like it's happening. They're trying to, looks like Bomb's slow playing it to B, not making any sounds on the runaway. Meanwhile, one's still playing A, trying to hold them off, thinking that they're still there.
It's going to be all up to Shoxy. The flash is coming out, but he does dodge them.
Rushing through the smoke. I don't know about this. If it takes down 2, I don't know about the rush through the smoke. It's never really worked out for me, but that's what they did, and Shoxy was able to pull off 2, bringing it down to a 3v2 situation here as they get the bombs down in the last round here on the first half.
Ace from Happy was brilliant, and Happy is going to get a nice headshot on MBK, leaving in a 2 versus 2. They just scoot by. Actually get a flag here along with Happy. Okay, yeah, picks up 1, picks up 2.
Yeah, Smith showed his back to Kenny right there. I don't know about that. I mean, he was perfectly safe. He had the play to the right, knowing that Kenny was maybe in CT. I don't know if he just didn't have that game sense or wasn't watching radar or the comms are bad right there, but that was definitely not the smartest play to give Kenny his back like that. Looks like it's going to be a balcony push here out to A as Scream and Nathan both picking up kills there, bringing it to a 3v2 situation on the pistol round. Extend at 40 health, Scream at 40 health, Nathan at half health as well. I've noticed something about Happy. He's a very patient player. He's not over peaking. He's not stressed, and he's not running around. He's playing it smart and Happy able to take down Scream as well as get that frag kill touchdown. And LDLC is going to go ahead and pick up that pistol round. They are now leading 9-7 against VeryGames. Maniac is LDLC, correct. I think Smith went in backwards, hoping for a flash, but it didn't happen from his teammates. He went in backwards. I don't know about that play. VeryGames gets taken down pretty easily. Easy hold by Team LDLC, which should be expected on the SMG round there. Eco save. And it looks like it's going to be a B push here. His bomb is now banana.
I mean, I just realized I accidentally muted my mic.
Yes, I was casting for you. I was like, I don't know where he went, but I'm just going to keep rolling.
Show must go on. As it looks like the VeryGames are going to be going through to B. A very nice split push coming out. And the smoke is going to stop any kind of rotation from CDs, but Happy is ready for it. Gonna get the 1-for-1 trade.
Nathan looking for two, gets it. Smith picks up one as well, as it's now down to a 4v1 situation here. 7-10. VeryGames losing at this current moment. Bomb's gonna go down and B. The clock has started. Zhang was looking to save, making a exit kill hopefully. Extends nearby, but look in the wrong direction. Ooh, I like the play by Maniac. He's going to go ahead and hold up in house here.
May have a little bit of company soon from Shoxy and Smiths. Yep, he's going to be going up against Smith. He is going to save his weapon and in fact upgrade it to an AK-47. That is going to be 8-10 in favor of LDLC. So it looks like we have a pause. Pause. And if people are wondering about the director, it's because it's auto-director. Generally, auto-director is a little bit more consistent than trying to guess where all the frags are going to be. Meantime, we are currently 460 viewers at the moment. Which is some pretty cool stuff. As we do have still a pause. Hopefully they won't be quite as long as the Eyes on You pause.
Curious to know if maybe Maniac got the boot again.
Hopefully he didn't, because he was the one with the weapon.
Yes.
And that would be very, very sad for LDLC if they lose that weapon. Because they might be able to buy up. I'm not 100% sure how many people they lost on the second anti-eco round. As in, it does suck that I don't have the money here. I do have the scores, but that's about it. As people talking about the camera, I do try to use both to switch around to interesting things. It's just obviously keeping track of, especially on a fast map like this. Keeping track of the fast rotations while catching all the action. While casting. As we're still on a pause. We're on a break.
Stay with us, folks. The stream isn't down. It's just being paused right now by the server, by the players.
Hope it's paused. Why can't I change?
Tell you what, I'll disconnect and reconnect.
Probably.
No, I can change. No, it's paused.
Yeah, it's paused. It's weird. Mouse 1 isn't letting me change, but I can change by using E presses. I guess it's just a bug.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here at the scoreboard. On the scoreboard, as you can see, LDC is winning by 2. We got Kenny S, as well as Happy top fragging. Kenny S with the 13-10, Happy with the 15-11, Super Fighter 14-11. Meanwhile, on VeryGames, you got Smith rocking the top of the scoreboard with that strong 19-12, followed by Nathan Nizzle, MBK 16-13. Meanwhile, you got Scream going negative with 8-11, as well as Extends going 8-14 on VeryGames. For LDLC, you got Apex going 11-14, and Maniac going 9-14. And those are your bottom fraggers.
I think that's the real shocking. That's the real shocking issue that's happening. That Scream is currently 8-11, because even in games where VeryGames is getting completely destroyed, generally Scream does well. I mean, with a person with an aim like his, hard not to do well. But right now it's Smith who's really carrying it for his team, so to say. With some brilliant artwork I've seen from him, and get the feeling that maybe Shoxy and Scream need to, kick it into a gear. Because obviously Existence is considered... It's okay for Existence to be bottom fragging because he is the in-game leader. And generally, in-game leaders are not as good as their counterparts because not only are they trying to give the strats and do the call-outs, as well as focusing on their own game, but generally they also have to research all the strategies that their team uses. Meaning that they have less time to focus on their own individual play.
Yep. This game, it's for the op battles, it's been Shoxy versus Apex. Kenny's only used the op, I think, once or twice this game, and he wasn't able to pick off very many frags, but Shoxy with that op has just been holding strong for VeryGames, giving them the few rounds that they critically needed.
Got a little bit of David Blade magic going on here with this terrorist just floating in midair. Either that or he's like just the most awesome champion at freeze tag ever. Laws of physics have no power here. So those of you who are just tuned in or watching or been told by a friend of a friend of a friend, this is VeryGames versus Team LDLC in a kind of French online tournament called the MFJV Online. I think this is the last chance to pick up points, and I think the top 4 go to some kind of LAN event. I'm not 100% sure, as I don't really have a lot of information on this. But it is going to be a best out of 3 between VeryGames and LDLC, and sadly right now this is paused.
The stream is brought to you by Eyes on UTV. It is being casted by Banshee here, as well as the co-caster Whiskey 5, myself. If you guys are all enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that lovely follow button on both streams, especially this one. It's always appreciated. Help us get that partnership that we're dying to get, bringing you better quality streams and casting.
Strategic timeout. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here or why there's a pause. Hopefully it's not nothing too bad. As in, the issue we're hoping it's not is Maniac. Yes, Maniac is the only one on his team who managed to save a weapon after this round, but he was the one who was also having an issue getting kicked from the server, which is why this match is so delayed as it is. And we are really hoping that that Maniac does not get kicked, because that would screw up the next round, sadly. I don't know what's going on here, and, well, sadly, we are having to wait. How to talk about. So people in chat, looking at how things are going, do you all still think that VeryGames are going to win this, or is LDLC going to make a huge upset against what many people consider to be one of the top 3 teams in the world at the moment? Going for the slow-mo cool action. Okay, someone actually has information. It says that Shoxy has a ping of 200. That's why they paused. Which is quite a big deal, because a ping of 200 can really mess up your aim. I really hope that it's a pause. It would be completely devastating if it wasn't. Yep. Obviously, if you like the stream, if you're new to the stream, or just enjoy watching, this is Eyes on You TV, and this is cast by Benji and Whiskey 5. We like to do lots of casts like this, so if you enjoy this kind of action, click the follow button. There's also various Facebook stuff you can find us at. Posting in chat right now. You can go check either any of the teams and players involved with the entire Eyes on You TV at those Facebook channels. You can also find us on our YouTube account under the same name of Benji. which I will be uploading. Oh, we're live, we're live. Hey. Okay, hopefully Maniac is not going to get kicked right now. Back over the chat, and we are ready. As I'm not sure where my co-caster's gone, so I will...
I'm right here, sir.
Cool.
I have not left your side. I'm here holding your hand.
Hey! I got scared there for a moment. It was like that dream again, but I wasn't trying to take a test naked. Either way, we do see VeryGames are just going for a straight-up apartments rush, dropping down to the balcony. You're going to take down Happy. This is a taken Team LDLC completely out by surprise. I do not see them...
I'm hoping to see a 1-dig by Super Fighter. Always good to see those.
Let's switch over to him, see if he can make it happen. As Apex is going to the first kill. Sadly, he can't. He gets taken down, leaving it into a 2 versus 3. This is still possible. Go over to Maniac. It looks like he wants to save his weapon. Once again, 2 rounds in a row. Existence is going to run up to Maniac. As Existence says pause.
Terrorists win.
Instant headshot. As it looks like that's why the pause, as in we had Shoxy who was probably pinging out at a quite high ping. And now we're going to be going live with round number 20. With both sides being fully brought up, and this is going to be a very important round. Especially considering the LDLC, if they lose this, they are not going to be able to buy up next time. You see, they're playing very aggressively on Banana. And it looks like they want to go for a B Banana push right now. For the smoke, it is slowing them down. I mean, she keeps... Interesting.
NES is rocking the op here. I'm looking to see some big plays, hopefully, by him. As it's still a 5v5 here with 1:10 remaining. VeryGames able to tie it up here if they win to 10-10.
Everything slowed down. VeryGames, their initial B Banana push got shut down by that smoke. So now they're just looking for that initial pick, trying to figure out where the CTs are and where the best place to attack is.
Kenny S getting smoked out here at A. There's one playing for it. Meanwhile, the B push is going on. Super Fighter ready with the M4 as well.
And yeah,
He gets pushed by Smith. He takes down Smith, but Stan's picking up that retaliatory AK kill. Stan's picking up a double.
this is going to be a 3 versus 3 with VeryGames in a very good position. They've got the bomb down. They're in great defensive maneuvers. As it looks like the Team LDLC, they're just going to run up straight through the middle. Rest of VeryGames just sat out in ruins. All it's going to take is one smoke. Still have Scream. Picks up the first headshot, taking out Manic. Now a 2 versus 3. And it looks like Team LDLC, they realise they can't take this bomb plant. They're going to rotate away. And that is going to be 10-9 in favour. 10-10 in favour of nobody.
He just didn't want to risk that off due to the time remaining.
And yes, there is another guy talking. The co-commentator, Whiskey5.
What up, folks?
As we have a quick look at how the fans are looking right now. I will say the main difference between VeryGames and LDLC is LDLC seems to be performing as a whole. There's nobody on here who's really standing out, but there's nobody who's really falling behind either. On VeryGames, however, we're going from...
Apex opening up with a frag with that AK headshot, bringing it to a 5v4 here. The LDLC team has 4 kits. Maniac the only one that doesn't. The bomb's currently B, which is not surprising at all since they won B last round. Looking to get those easy takes and picks, but it's just not happening as they get smoked out. They're going to have to wait. Bomb is now rotating up to alt here. Looks like it's going to be an A now.
And we do see Kenny S is rotating over to B. Could be completely out of position for this A take if the terrorists decide to go for this. down to the last 5 seconds. VeryGames are going to have to make this shortly. But it's going to go out, stopping any kind of a balcony push. And it looks like it's going to be a Kenny S.
A truck side push here as Kenny S is moving on in.
1-for-1 trade, and that does favour Team LDLC 1-for-1 trades at the moment. MFJV finally equals things out. It's now a 3 versus 3.
Shoxy was rotating to B as he caught Happy with a sad face once again. Meanwhile, up in pit, we got Nathan Nizzle battling it out with Kenny and his op. Oh, and he gets a smoke headshot, but Super Fighter quickly returning it, taking him down, bringing him to a 2v1. Super Fighter fighting off with extends, grabs that M4 headshot. Now it's down to a 1v1 with Shoxy versus Super Fighter. Both have health, and the bomb is getting defused.
That was terrible play coming out from Shoxy.
I agree. There's no reason for a 1v1 situation like that with a bomb planted for it to get defused. Such an easy loss. It just didn't happen.
That was shockingly bad from a player with the experience of Shoxy. He should have... I don't know whether he just thought it was a mind games, whether that got to him, whether he thought it was just a fake, but that should never have happened. But either way, that is going to be 10-11 in favour of LDLC, as VeryGames, surely they're going to be on the verge of the eco to get the 1-for-1 trade. VeryGames are just going straight up middle. Maniac doing some good pistol work, as he picks up a nice headshot there.
Kenny S not having anything with extends. He's Scream picking up the double, but Maniac and Kenny S finishing off VeryGames. LDLC up by 2 now, as it's 12-10 in the first map of the best of 3 here on DE Inferno. Brought to you by Eyes on You Gaming.
Really? VeryGames are going to be forced to eco. This is going to be another round for LDLC, and VeryGames, they've been having spurts of brilliance, so to say, but on this T side, they just don't seem to be prepared. It's going to be yet another eco. Not very much to say. Let's see, is still the highest fragger in the game, but they also have the lowest fragging scream. He's going to take out 1, take down 2. Happy looking for a 4-piece.
And a strong hold as they didn't lose anybody. Happy was the only one to even take damage, and it was only half. I gotta say, I'm just not impressed with the way VeryGames is playing. I don't know if their head's in it or not, but I mean, like that round that they lost due to the defuse, such an established team like VeryGames, I didn't think that would ever happen, but I mean, I guess it just does. It happens to any team no matter what their level of status is.
It's going to be interesting to see if VeryGames can come back from that, because losing a 1 versus 3 where it ends up with the defuse can be quite demotivating. As once again, VeryGames are stacking on Banana. This time we see Shoxy kind of hiding in the smoke, as he somehow headshots Super Fighter through the smoke. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but it was a pretty good shot nevertheless. Nice work coming out from Shoxy, as no,
yet another pause mid-round? Mid-round.
Well, it's
pause.
not. It won't be mid-round because of its. But we're delayed by about 90 seconds.
Oh yes. Okay. Sad face.
Yep, sad face in. The crosshair color is just like L. But since we have a break, it's color 5, B255, R255. Alpha 0, green 0.
I'm gonna mute my mic for just a second while we're in this pause. Be right back.
And yes, as in basically, That's why he didn't be able to see through smoke, because he waited long enough that your crosshair changes colour when you look at people for long enough periods. As in, whether it's a bug or not that's through smoke is up for debate, so to say. But it is a part of the game. It's a part of the game that several players have actually got quite. As this is going to be 10 to 13. However, VeryGames do have the initial pick. And this is still, well, this is still anyone's game. As in VeryGames, they do have a hill to climb, but it's not that big of a hill yet. It's more like a gentle upward stroll. Now, if they lose this round and are forced into an eco, then things start to get very difficult. As that gentle upward stroll turns into a mountain, as we are going to be going live. I'm not sure if my co-commentator's back yet, so I'm going to be solo casting this.
Even when I'm here or not here, I am still here in your heart, sir. I will never leave you.
I have no idea why the pause was. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Check on ping. Not seeing anything appear. Nobody's disconnected, so I'm sure we'll find out why they paused in a minute. But either way, we're seeing VeryGames. They're going to be rushing out through middle. Apex going to get a nice kill. Smithy does get the trade though, but Kenya coming up behind.
It's now 3v3 here as we're getting two truck side kills. One is inside. Stan's picking off Maniac with that AK headshot. Kenny taking very little damage. He's able to go ahead and circle all the way around to truck side, but as it gets smoked out, he's just gonna have to wait. He goes for his spray and extends and gets him all the way down to 14. Wow. It literally just changed the 2v3 into a 2v2 as Kitty picks off one and Happy picks off one. Now 1v1, Kenny picking off Nathan as he's the last remaining terrorist alive.
As
in
Kenny
that 1v1 situation.
Once again, clutches it out for his team. For the person who was known for not clutching things, he's been doing a lot of clutches against possibly the best French team in the world at the moment.
And Kenny S definitely showing that he was a great pickup by LDLC. Showing his worth.
Yep, still, well, almost top fragging for his team. And General LDLC are doing very well. As we are going to be restarting that round because there was some reason why they decided to switch, and we will. Not sure if I can find out. Change the back. Not sure why they paused, but they did. They reset the round, and now we're going to be going with possibly the match point for Team LDLC. We do see VeryGames, they've brought up the best they can. We see a few Galils coming out, just a very weak economy.
This is definitely going to be an upset here if VeryGames loses this. They were definitely, I think, looking to take it. But LDLC showing that they can compete and they are a strong opponent even against the top dog like VeryGames. On the scoreboard, I mean, you got Kenny S, Superfighter, and Happy all very close together on the frags. So it's a well-rounded team there. Meanwhile, on Smith, holding up to 22.
Looks like they want to go for a little bit of banana pressure, as Maniac is going to be the first one to get the kill, taking down MBK. That's going to be a very important pick. Gives them a little bit more control of middle.
Smokes are flying, smokes are landing, smokes are popping here at A, and it looks like they're rotating back to B. Yeah, definitely the smart play there, but it does look like Kenny S is way on top of it as he's already rotating to B. So it's going to be a 3v4 push here. Can they hold B against VeryGames?
Well, they haven't quite cleared it out yet. Being bounced down through the smoke. Superfighter's going to get trade. Superfighter's going huge, picking up 2 kills there. Bomb plant. Got 6 seconds. They need to go for this bomb plant now. Sadly, Existence can't do anything about that. That is going to be 15 to 10 as LDLC are now on match point.
Yeah, something that I saw from my point of view, which I I didn't agree with was you spoke earlier about the bomb getting planted so fast. Shoxy was the one with the bomb, and he went right into B. The site wasn't even clear, and he went to go for the plant. And while that happened, they poked out from behind Gay Spot, and he got domed with the bomb out. I mean, they didn't even clear it. It wasn't a good play by him. And they ended up losing because of it.
Reem is going to take down KF in middle. That's a very good initial pickup, giving them complete control of middle, and it looks like they're going to go for A right now. Peck's so close to getting that second kill. Picking up the first one. They still one in pit, one on bomb site right now.
Apex and Maniac both have taken down VeryGames. VeryGames returning with a double frag, but Happy with his awesome smiley face name finishes it off, bringing it down to a 1v2 situation here. And Shoxy getting taken down by Happy's second kill.
Sadly, the new pick on VeryGames can't manage to make it happen, as that is going to be map number 1 for LDLC, as they currently go 1 map up in this best out of 3. It looks like they match